Is it time to buy or sell Aqua Metals stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Aqua Metals. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 26th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 12th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Aqua Metals as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 8.19. Now let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 77.18% since we first designated Aqua Metals as a buy candidate 33 days ago. This equates to an average return of 2.34% per day since it was classified as a strong buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper range of a very wide and robust rising trend in the short term. This scenario often presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower end of the trend is anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line, priced at $7.54, would indicate a stronger upward momentum. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential increase of 230.48% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 68.47% and 241.49%. In terms of the longer perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 3.18%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 95.14% and negative 63.56% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 35.5 cents and $2.66. Our latest daily update for Aqua Metals includes the headline, Significant Movements in Aqua Metals Stock Price on Friday, fluctuating 70.65% between high and low. The Aqua Metals stock price rose by 48.37% on the last trading day, Friday the 26th of September, 2025, climbing from $4.92 to $7.30. During the last trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 70.65%, ranging from a low of $4.94 to a high of $8.43. Although the price has fallen in 5 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 99.45% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day, alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign, with a total of 26 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 27 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $195.33 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock's highest price was $8.43, while the lowest price was 34 cents. Currently, the price is 13.4% or $1.13, below the 52-week high and 97.11% or $244.90, below the all-time high on July 12, 2017, when the price reached $252.20. Aqua Metals concluded the quarter with a series of operational and balance sheet initiatives that may reshape investor expectations. Management indicates that Aqua Refining has achieved industry-leading lithium quality at pilot scale. The company is also accelerating revenue and lithium carbonate production at its Tahoe Reno commercial facility, while demonstrating the technology to original equipment manufacturers and recycling leaders. Significantly, Aqua Metals has eliminated long-term debt, extended its cash runway through asset sales and cost reductions, and secured bridge financing earlier in this cycle. In the short term, the removal of debt and visible cost discipline could enhance sentiment and lower downside risk, potentially supporting a rebound in the stock as investors reassess credit and execution risks. Positive demonstrations and forthcoming facility tours may lead to partnership announcements or offtake discussions that drive near-term growth. Over the long term, a successful commercial ramp-up and consistent high-quality lithium output could substantially increase revenue and profit margins, re-rating the company if it secures supply contracts and scales operations efficiently. Conversely, the risks associated with execution, the capital required to scale, and the one-time nature of asset sales mean that dilution or additional financing could exert downward pressure on the share price if growth stalls. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 2nd of April 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned AQMS a speculative buy rating alongside a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of August 2024, it was reported that Benchmark rated AQMS with a buy and issued a hold action. On the same day, Tuesday, the 6th of August 2024, H.C. Wainwright also rated AQMS as a buy with a hold action. On Monday, the 25th of April 2022, Zacks Investment Research assigned AQMS a sell rating coupled with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Aqua Metals stock a generous sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Aqua Metals. The chart today displays mostly positive signals. The Aqua Metals stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which suggests a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be found at levels of $4.92 and $4.03. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, September 25, 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 48.37%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a positive technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 34 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 34 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 34 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages also shows a buy signal from 34 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Aqua Metals. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $5.87. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased, as a drop below the support at this level may lead to a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. And with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be at very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $3.49 between its high and low, representing a change of 70.65%. For the past week, the stock has maintained an average daily volatility of 27.66%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Aqua Metals, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face challenging periods, often due to external factors. However, consistently negative PE ratios may raise concerns about insufficient profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 13th of November, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Aqua Metals. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may consider entering a position and using volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, Aqua Metals encounters its first support level at $5.87. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Aqua Metals from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On September 19, 2025, Cotton Stephen conducted an insider purchase of 11,250 shares of common stock. On September 19, 2025, Cotton Stephen also conducted an insider sale of 4,765 shares of common stock. On August 19, 2025, West Eric conducted an insider purchase of 17,179 shares of common stock. On August 19, 2025, Taker Benjamin S. conducted an insider purchase of 14,238 shares of common stock. On August 20, 2025, Taker Benjamin S. conducted an insider sale of 564 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 76.303. Overall, insiders purchased 7,348,375 shares and sold 1,399,389 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $7.05, reflecting a decline of 3.48%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 76, further elevating this risk. However, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified just 1 day ago. Is Aqua Metals stock a good buy? Aqua Metals presents several positive indicators and is currently experiencing a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Thus, we consider it a favorable option at these present levels and anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has been upgraded from a buy to a strong buy candidate since our last evaluation. Upon examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 29th of September, we expect Aqua Metals to open lower by 410 cents, beginning at $6.89. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.